Hi everyone, welcome to my studio here in Ovid, Michigan. It's Ronda Wade and I am here for a Facebook Live with you. I do a lunch break live, usually every Wednesday, and around lunchtime, I will create a really fun project with you. It's time for us to kind of play, it's time for us to kind of just get crafty, and so I'm excited that you guys are joining me today. Now I'm a little bit later than normal. I was hoping to come on like during our actual lunchtime, but an appointment came up that I had to rush away for. But now I'm back and I'm excited to share with you today. So I actually have lots of different things to show you. So I'm gonna wait for lots of you to join on and be here with me. I always appreciate you spending your lunchtime with me. And then I also put these onto YouTube, so you might be watching through YouTube. And anyway, I'm grateful for you. I'm so glad you're here. Today, I'm using a very special stamp set. It's the Ridiculously Awesome stamp set. I've used this an incredibly lots and lots of times. I think most of you all know. Is this your first time watching me? If it is, please say hi. Please let me know if this is your first time. Or do you know what? This may be your 100th time, and I want to hear from you too. So thank you guys for all being here. But this was the stamp set that I was able to be a part of, that it was designed. So I think everyone knows that story. So this is the, it's a $1 million stamp set. You always can tell because it's got that little $1 million sign on it, and it is inspired by Ronda Wade, which is me. So it was one that was hand done. It's very special, very unique, that Sean Douglas, Sarah's husband, was the one who did all the artwork for it. He hand designed all of this. So it's really, really very special. Now it's so very sad though, that it's retiring. Not even a full year did we get to use it and love it. And I think that it was surprisingly, it was one of the top selling stamp sets the first quarter of last year. It went on back order like 4 different times. So it is a really amazing set that I think a lot of people own already. If you don't own it though, this is the last chance to be able to get it. So I am going to be definitely focusing on it because I want to make sure everybody gets it and everybody uses it and keeps it and loves it, because it is a very versatile set, bold sayings, and I think is very important that we make cards that evoke emotion. And all of these are very motivating, very inspiring. The words, and they're all have purpose and meaning behind them. So today we're going to use it, and I'm going to do a challenge for all of you. So anybody who knows me knows I love challenges, I love games, and I love all of that. And so I am going to, over the course of the next several weeks, because you only have about until May 4th to be able to get this, as long as it's available. Sometimes they do sell out too, the stamps. So you want to get it now while we can guarantee it, I believe through April 23rd. So I am going to be doing a hashtag movement, let's say. It's going to be hashtag ridiculously awesome. And then at the end of for the next 2 weeks, then after that, I am going to, so if you've never used hashtags, all you do is just click on it, and then everybody who used that hashtag will pop up. So I'll see who used that hashtag. So all you have to do is just create a project using this stamp set, or you can post one that you've already made if you've made one before, but then use that hashtag ridiculously awesome. And then in 2 weeks, I'm gonna go and click on that, and I am going to be giving away some prizes. I've got some really awesome prizes to give away. They're because I think if you use my stamp set and post about it, you're pretty darn special. So I want to see though what you have come up with using this this stamp set. So, and you can post that anywhere in social media. So it's pretty much Facebook, Instagram, and you're going to post it on your personal page, your business page. You can post it wherever you want to, but I want to give this the farewell that it deserves. And lots of ideas to use it for years and years and years to come. All right, so let's jump into today's project. It is crazy enough, it is like mid-April, and it's time my brain starts to, I got my very first graduation announcement in the mail yesterday, and I was like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe that is what it is. It's this time of year where people, high schoolers are graduating. And so it's a time when I like to make money holders, gift holders to be able to give to graduates that are graduating. Now, of course, so mine is going to be for somebody who's graduating, but it can also be for a birthday gift. It can be for a Christmas gift. It can be for any gift where you want to give money or a gift card or something like that. So those things sometimes can feel unemotional, or they feel like you're kind of taking the easy button by just giving money, or the easy button by buying a gift card. I love to do gift cards and money specifically, because then I know that whoever I'm giving it to can buy whatever they want. And so I do like to do that. And it is kind of like maybe you didn't put a lot of thought into it. So your packaging is very, very important, because when your packaging is cool, then that shows that you did put a lot of thought into it, and it's going to stand out amongst everybody else who's giving money. Yours is going to be like the one that everybody notices, especially the person you're giving it to. So don't just give money in a normal card. You want to make sure that you put it into a beautiful packaging and something simple and easy. We know that. So I'm going to turn you down. I'm so glad that you guys are here. I'm going to turn you down, and we're going to get you set up correctly and make sure that I can still see you a little bit, and to make sure that our surface is straight, because if it's not straight, it's annoying. All right, so what we're going to do, I am going to be using the paper. This is retiring, so you can still get it for, I think we have a couple months left of it. It is the True, I believe, the True Love Designer Series paper, which in my mind is very deceiving, because then you think that it's about Valentine's Day, and it's on the Valentine's Day page in the mini catalog. Do not let that fool you, because guess what? There's not a single heart in this whole pack of paper. So, hold on a second. Who's punching? Is that okay? Awesome. Just switch to the other one. Is awesome. Thanks, Nancy. All right. So this one is again, it's just black and white, so you can use it year round. One side of it is so it's like patterns, right? And then the other side of it is flowery. So you can color them in with your blends. You can leave them black and white. But this is a very, very useful pack of paper. So we are going to dive in. I'm going to grab, let's see, which one do I want to use? Let's use this one. All right, we're going to use this side. And again, a lot of people who take my classes, a lot of my card club members, or if you take some of my classes, I will give you a half a pack of paper. And sometimes I'll cut it down to 6 by 12. So I know I saw Michelle on here, and Mattia and Trisha and a couple others. You guys probably have tons of 6 by 12 paper. And so I always like to be able to give you ideas and ways that you will use up your 6 by 12 paper. Obviously, you can cut it down and then use it for card fronts, which is what we typically do with it. But I also want to show you some other things that you can do with it when it's right in the 6 by 12. So we're going to take our paper trimmer, which, Arlena, do you mind bringing me my paper trimmer? I don't see it up here. I don't even know where it is. So we're going to take our trimmer, and thank you. And we are going to score first. So we want to score at 4 inches on the one side, and then don't push too hard, because designer series paper, like I just did, look, I ripped that, darn it. So here we go. Voila, we're gonna get a new piece that I'm gonna be a little bit more gentle with. So use your gentle touch to score designer series paper. So that's 4 on one side, and I'm gonna do 4 on the other. While I have this out too, so this is our 6 by 12. I am gonna just slice off an inch. So off one of the ends. So I am gonna cut it down by an inch. I gotta get the inch marker here. All right, so I did cut off an inch, and we're gonna use that. All right, so my next step is to leave that out, because I I have a piece of our basic white, and this is 5 by 8. So 5 by 8 is so you can get 2 out of a sheet of paper. And this I am going to score, I gotta move this other direction. This I'm going to score at 2 1/4. So 2 1/4, and then 5 1/4. All right, so basic white, 2 1/4, 5 1/4. And I always will put the measurements in the description of this, so you can always go back to my videos and look for the description. We'll always give you those measurements. So I'm gonna take this, and the one piece folds up, and then this piece folds down, just like that. And I am going to take our Stampin' Seal Plus, and we're going to put glue. So I wanted to create something with a little bit of a pocket. So I'm gonna put glue on these edges, and then this will create a pocket where you can, again, tuck in money, you can tuck in a gift card, but it's a little pocket for you right there. All right, now back to this piece. Let's put it all together. Hey, so for those of you that's the first time watching me, one of the best things about Ronda is that I make projects that are very simple and very easy to duplicate. So this is gonna be one of those projects, because if you're like me, some years I have 10 graduates, some years I have, lots of them, so I wanna be able to mass produce something that I can make. I also chose this black and white because then you can add in whatever color is their school colors, or whatever maybe that they're the school they're going to, or just whatever their favorite color is. So this is a great pack of paper to have on hand, and then you can work in whatever color you want to. So I folded along the score lines that I already did, and now for those of you who really love to color, you could actually color all these flowers if you want to. I don't. We're gonna go with just the black and white look. So then I'm gonna take this one that I've already done and put glue on that back there. And then this is going to get centered into the middle here, right? And this piece that I had already cut off, that little 1-inch piece, I'm gonna take that, and then we're gonna add this to the middle here. That will tie in the front and the back together, right? It's hanging off the edge, so you just go and just trim that off like that. There you go. So next, can you see how this is all coming together? So we're gonna make like a little package, and then when they open it, there's gonna be their little package inside with their gift in there. Sweet. So our next step, I put it on the floor, let me get it back out, is going to be to decorate. And we're gonna be using, obviously, our stamp set. So Make Today Ridiculously Awesome is perfect for any celebration. So graduation, retirement, birthdays, any reason to celebrate something. The You Are My Sunshine is one that I use a lot, especially for my family members, friends. It's the song I used to sing my kids when they were babies. It's the only song I knew the words to. That and Amazing Grace, those are the only ones. Then obviously the Let Your Faith Be Bigger Than Your Fear. Here are a few of my favorite projects that I've made just in the last little bit. This was a little frame that we made for one of our retreats, and it was Let Your Faith, this was for a Creating for Christ class that I did. So we just made this up and then framed it. It was a great little gift. We just put a little flower there. That's Let Your Faith Be Bigger Than Your Fear. The P.S. I Love You. Again, anybody who knows me, and hopefully you all know me and get to know me even more, is that I always sign everything I do with love. Even if I just sent an email to my tax advisor and I signed it Love Ronda, because that is who I am, and even if you're doing taxes. So, here is the You Are My Sunshine. This is with the plaid paper that was on the clearance rack yesterday. Here's another Let Your Faith Be Bigger Than Your Fear. We made it into one of the desktop calendars. So this was a gift that we made for all of our retreat people. And then here's another Let Your Faith Be Bigger Than Your Fear. This is for anybody who's going through any life struggles, lots of life struggles. Everyone has them. And then look, here's another one. This one is using that Sand and Sea, or the seashell folder, which is available again. It's also on low inventory again, so grab it while you can. So, but it's perfect to add to any little card. So those are some of my favorites that I've just had laying around. All right, so this one, we're going to be using the this real big one. And the color I chose is Pool Party because I wanted one that's just, I could actually use for masculine or feminine. And Pool Party kind of fits both, right? So I'm gonna ink that up. I cut a piece of our basic white. It's 2 1/8 by 3 1/4 because that's what fits right inside the Stitch So Sweetly, one of my favorite labels out of there. So Stitch So Sweetly. So we are going to stamp this, and let's hope I get it centered and I get it good. Wow, good job. I'm always proud of myself when I can do that on my first try. I usually have to take at least a couple tries. And then that is going to get glued down to the middle of this label. I'll put that measurement up there too. I use this for, again, I do this a lot. This is one of my favorite little techniques. And then we're gonna take some Stampin' Dimensionals and we are going to put those on there. All right, so I'm trying to watch your guys' comments, but my glasses are not seeing very well right now. But we're going to take this will go right here on the inside. So this is the card, and obviously you would then decorate the inside too. There are hearts, stars. You can add, I'm gonna put stars because this is my intention for this is a graduation. So to me, stars seems graduate. And I'm just gonna go ahead and stamp a few of those stars here on the inside. And then you have a perfect spot to be able to write your little message as well. Okay, so now let's put this all together. We're going to, this is again where you would tuck your gift card, tuck your money, so it's right in there. This closes down, and then this is our little packaging, right? So I'm taking our black sparkle ribbon. Now, if I was making this for a boy, I would probably not use black sparkle ribbon, or maybe some boys you would. It just depends on the boy. So I'm going to wrap this up like a package. So that it's, again, remember, when you're giving a gift card or money, sometimes it can feel impersonal. That's where I was thinking of. I said unemotional, that's not what I meant. It means, I wanted to say impersonal, sometimes. And so we wanna make sure that our packaging is very thoughtful and so that it doesn't come across that way. And that it stands out in a crowd, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and tie this here in a bow. I love our black sparkle ribbon, and good news for all of you Stampin' Up! Diehards is that it is carrying over into the new catalog. So my husband's trying to call me. Hopefully that didn't do anything. All right, so here's our cute little packaging. The last thing I want to do is to personalize it, right? You could obviously do for you, or but I want to personalize it with another Stitch So Sweetly label. It's a white one. And then we have the Playing with Alphabets alphabet set. And you can put letters in obviously any colors you want to. I love it. I use this a lot to personalize things. So we're going to take that. I would probably use my little thin glue, but I don't have that. Oh, here, I'll use the mini glue dots. You can take mini glue dots. Did you know that? I do this a lot. And you can roll them. And so when you roll them, it makes them thin. And then it also, it can go on these kind of things. And then it actually gives it a little bit of a lift too. So it's like a little bit of a pop-up too. So lots of thin things. I will just roll your mini glue dot. I'm gonna do about 3 of them. Then it will just go stick to where you want it to stick to. Do 1 more, roll. And this will go here. All right, so there is our G, and I picked a G because I have one of Erica's teammates that is graduating this year. And so, as always, everything that I make for you guys on here, and I mean this, everything I make on a Facebook Live, there's a reason behind it. Like, I need it for something. So I only craft things that have a purpose. So this one is gonna be for Grace. So Grace is going to get her G. So I put a little G on there. Isn't that cute? And we're going to punch a little hole with a hole puncher. I thought I had a smaller one, but this one will work too. And so it's gonna dangle. I am going to, oh, do you know what I also did? I brought it with me here. I'm gonna take our confetti floral flowers border, and I'm going to punch these little flowers out. I wanted to take, and you could put, actually let's do a couple of these. Oh, this is gonna be so cute. So I'm gonna take a little mini glue dot. Remember, those of you just joining, go back and watch the beginning. We're going to be doing a hashtag movement, and we're gonna be doing, we're gonna be doing hashtag ridiculously awesome. And that is going to be, I feel like I need maybe a different color. I don't know, we'll see. I feel like I need a little black flower. This is not gonna pop. So let's try again. Hey, I'll take that piece of paper that I messed up on and I'll do this kind of a flower. Let's do that. Yeah, this will be pretty. All right, so now I'll go back to these flowers. Let's try again real quick. And we're going to put one of these. This is the beauty of crafting. Sometimes we change our mind mid-crafting. Now I'll put that there. Perfect. And we're going to take a basic rhinestone. We all like bling. And so obviously this is because this is for a girl, but if you want to make yours differently, you cannot add those kind of things. All right, so there's that. Then we need some white twine. I'm using the snail mail twine combo pack, and because I love it and I've used it a lot, and it is also, you can still buy it. This is in the mini catalog, so you want to get, we're going to just thread this through. I also, while I have you guys here, before I finish this, I want to show you a couple things. Today is the final day, very, very, very last day, to sign up for my mega class. I have a mega class that I'm doing with Brandi Barnard from Brandi Stamps. She designed 6 projects and I have 6 projects. So you're gonna make 12 projects. So we're using the flowering cactus. These are some of the projects you'll be making. There's some cards. Look at this card. It's so cute. It comes with everything you need. The stamps, comes with the framelits. It comes with the twine, the paper. So these are just 6 of the ones that you're going to make a part of the mega class. And then there's obviously 6 more. Look how cool that is. So cool. And you're gonna make this cute little bag, right? It's super, super cute. And then you're also gonna make like a box that has 6 little note cards in it and then 5 other cards, so huge. It's a mega class. I mean, it's a lot in there. So today is the final day to purchase that. And I'll give you the link in this description. One of the optional classes that we're doing is called Treasures of Life. And it's for, look at this card, it's so beautiful. This is my favorite one. This is about grandchildren. So it doesn't have to be just grandchildren, but it is but it can be. The joy of grandchildren is measured by the heart. So really beautiful. This one I love, it's just precious. Again, it is a grandmother, but you could also make it, for a new mother as well. And then this one has this inside. So this is an optional class you can add on for just $25, and it includes the stamp set. So I wanted to show you that as well. So lots of exciting things. And that is ending, today is the last day by midnight. And we do have a few left. I think I have 8 left. All right, so we're just gonna now go back to this project. I just wanted to show you some of the things that I have coming up that you can still sign up for, because a lot of things sell out. Like I had my Creative Convention online packets, those sold out in like 10 hours. My spring retreat in a box, those sell out right away. That sold out, a long time ago. But this is something you can still get. So if you want to know when I do all of my classes, I always email it out first, and my email list will get first dibs on everything. So you want to make sure that you are definitely on my email list. You can go to rondawade.com, and then it'll pop up for you to be able to join my email list if you're not on it. So here we go. So now it's personalized. Let me bring you guys back up here. It's so good to see you, and I can see your comments again now. But yeah, definitely make sure that you, I do email. I don't blog, I don't post things on my blog. So it's something where I do email out though to all of my email subscribers for you to be able to get the first ones for all of my classes. Because they do sell out. And but the mega flowering cactus class does have a few more spots. Anyway, so here it is. If you're just getting, we personalized it with her initial. So then when she gets it, ready for those of you just joining, we're gonna open this up, and it opens up like a package. I guess I have to untie it. And then inside is going to be where they can open this up, and then right there, you'll put their gift card holder. It's great for, this one was, I mean, obviously it could be birthday. I was intending it for a graduation because I have graduations to get ready for. But remember, giving money and a gift card is useful, but it can sometimes feel impersonal. So we want to make sure that we do it so that we are, you know, the packaging is what it's all about. So here's what I did earlier, and I didn't dangle it yet. I was gonna do, I have a red G, because one of Erica's other friends is named Gabby. So I have a Gabby and a Grace that I know that I'll need to make some. So I would put that on there too, and I'll do that. But then, okay, they could just slip it off, but then they'll untie it, and this one is in red. So red always pops with black and white. And then again, perfect place inside. You could make this a wedding gift by using very beautiful wedding colors, but you can personalize it to however you want to, but super simple, as always, very duplicatable. All right, so make sure that when you use my stamp set, it's almost gone. We only have a couple weeks left. Use the hashtag ridiculously awesome, and in the next 2 weeks, I'm gonna be pulling winners and prizes and sending out lots of fun special things that I have. I want to do one last big push so that everybody can get the set before it's gone. I'd love to see it go on back order again. How cool is that? So I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, someone on here will know, you have until April 23rd and to guarantee all stamp sets. After that, then it's while supplies last. So I know I've been stocking up on these because I want to be able to give them as gifts too. So I'm excited about that. All right. Thank you guys for joining me. Thanks for being here. I love your hearts. Obviously, when you share this video, that means the most to me. I appreciate when you share it so other people can see it too. Use that hashtag. And also, I will be putting this on YouTube if you want to check it back out there too when you're on there. So thanks for joining me. We'll see you next week. And but on Fridays, I always do a 5-minute Friday, but that's only on YouTube. So you do need to make sure that you're going to my YouTube channel and subscribing, and so that you can see my 5-minute Friday projects where I don't talk. So you don't have to hear me doing all this chit-chatting. We just get right to the project. So that is always on Fridays. I'll post that for you. All right, take care. Bye-bye.